Andy Robb, Ken Prell, the Philly Hockey Guys.
All right, Philly Hockey Guys here at the Wells Fargo Takeover.
Well, we're outside of the Wells Fargo Center. We're not in there yet, but
see, once we get in the building here, we're going to be separated because you're going to be getting ready to be going down on the ice.
Yes.
So I needed to get right now, just kind of what's going through your mind. Are you nervous?
I'm really excited, to be honest with you. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around that. In just like a little bit, we're going to be heading in. It's about 10 until 1 right now. People are showing up, and I'm excited to finally just get in there. And I don't know what I'm going to do when I first step on that ice. It's going to be something else. But yeah, we've already met a few people from Reddit Flyers already, and coming up in a while, we'll be talking to a few of them as well. Really awesome people. It's a great turnout so far.
I just want to talk to you right now in case you don't make it out of there. Because, of course, later on I'll be talking to everybody here, but you may not make it out of the building. So this could be the last time we talk.
Right, and, what we're going to do, we might do maybe like an American Idol Bachelor type scenario where we try to find the next host of the podcast.
Instead of roses, I'll be handing out hockey sticks.
Yeah, exactly. Mini hockey sticks that you'll hand out to whoever the finalists may be. I mean, it sounds like a solid plan, and you know what? I mean, life has to go on. So, if things don't work out for me, then it's all right. I understand.
All right. Well, good luck, buddy.
We're both professionals here.
Hopefully, I'll see you afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know. You might see some part of me. Yeah.
All right, so we're here, the Philly Hockey Guys, Wells Fargo Takeover. Andy,
I didn't die!
You're still standing upright.
That's right. I have not been hurt by anybody, and it was what an incredible experience that was, playing out on the Wells Fargo Center ice.
This was so not worth the 3.5-hour drive down here.
What do you mean it wasn't worth it? Of course it was.
Now, I got to say, I was actually impressed. You stayed upright for most of the game. You had one shot.
I had one shot on goal, and
that was pretty much it.
I had a couple Hartnell downs, but I'm not giving anything to charity. It's pretty great.
Enough with you. Let's get over to the organizer of all this. Yes, Dylan, who set this all up. What did you think of Andy's play out there?
I was not impressed.
Not impressed.
Not impressed. The blue line, apparently it was a leg, and he tripped over it multiple times. He didn't die though.
No, I saw you saying something to it at one point while he was on the ice. Was that telling him to get off the ice?
No. It was more stay on so I can take the puck when he has it.
See, I contribute. I contribute in my own special way. So, Dylan, last year, obviously, we weren't able to get down to the takeover. This is our first time coming down, and what an incredible experience. It's got to be amazing to see all this come together after months of hard work.
Seeing everyone's faces and everyone just so, graceful with how everything has gone down, so thankful. It really warms my heart, to be quite honest. It makes all the months of preparing just for these, this 12 hours, 100% worth it. It's an awesome day so far, to be quite honest.
And you started planning the Wells Fargo Center when?
July.
Wow, that is months and months of hard work,
and really by yourself. Yeah. No one else is helping you.
Exactly. For the last 2 years, no one else has helped me. So I've been the only one doing it. So it's good on the resume, and I especially the fact now. Last year, like I said, no one knew that it was me because I was 17 years old, 18 now. So I've got a few of these under my belt now.
I mean, the real cool thing for you is what's happening later on tonight. Rob, they played a Blue Jackets.
Now in just an hour, I will be leaving the tailgate, unfortunately, but I will fortunately be going in the booth with Jim Jackson and whoever's up there with him tonight, whether it's Keith Jones or Bill Clement. For the first and third periods, I will be with Jackson in the booth. I won't be mic'd up, unfortunately, but for the second period, I will be in the production truck, and I am hyped for that.
Now, can we tell the story of the Jim Jackson, what he said to you about jumping on? Can we talk about that?
You can.
Because you just did recently, some announcing with the Reading Royals. And, you thought maybe that would be able to get you to be able to do some play-by-play here tonight.
Yes, well, so I talked to Jim Jackson, of course, doing the Royals broadcast a few times so far, and I said to him, JJ, I already did this. I can announce professional hockey. Can I do it for tonight? And Jim's exact words back to me were, huh? No.
He
said, huh? No, the NHL is a little different than the ECHL. I was like, well, yeah, I gotta step back from that.
Gary Bettman, again, ruining all the fun.
Oh, 100%. Come on, Gary.
You know what? I mean, but that's just a tiny cog in the whole wheel. The mere fact that, like, you know, you're going to get to be a part of this is absolutely unbelievable, and it's only a matter of time, I'm sure, before that opportunity presents itself to you. I mean, this is just absolutely incredible. And it's great to finally meet you in person.
Of course. I mean, I was, when you came up to me, I'm like, who are these guys? Especially him looking the raggedy beard. He's got the beanie on. I'm like, oh, I know the voices. Definitely. Andy's the one with the face for radio.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course, you know.
No secret.
Oh, man.
So how's everything going with the website right now?
It's going very well. Last night I was actually in Hershey covering the game at the Giant Center with the Bears versus the Providence Bruins. Troy Mann, the coach of the Bears, now knows that we're Flyers fans, and he made sure that we're also Bears fans. But it's unbelievable. Now, I haven't actually, in GNG hockey games in total, we're 5-0. Okay. So we haven't had to do a press conference after a loss yet. Fingers crossed.
Undefeated.
Hey, in the GNG era.
Yes, absolutely. And once that first loss comes around, I got to change the questions all up. It's going to be scary.
Well, again, thank you so much for having us out here and inviting us. We'll have you back in a couple weeks because I want to hear all about the experience with Jim Jackson.
Definitely. I'm more than willing to be back on.
All right, excellent. And we're going to do this again next year?
Oh, well, yes, we will. Yes, we will. That's 100%
I will have more
guaranteed.
details on that very soon.
Of course.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much.
All right, absolutely.
And, of course, real quick, GNGhockey.com is...
He got it right!
Oh, my God! Oh, I got to give him a round of applause for that.
That's right. I like how I'm like dancing around and we're doing a podcast. Nobody can even see what I'm doing. But
here I thought I was so smart. I was setting him up for failure, and then I was just ready to jump on him.
Oh, man, I would have loved that.
What a day.
But he got it right.
What a day. I get the website right. I don't die on the ice.
and he's already down one beer. There we go.
Dylan, again, thanks so much for having us out here.
Absolutely.
All right, still here hanging out at the Wells Fargo Takeover.
We're in line for food.
Yes, we're waiting for, what are you waiting for?
Either a burger or a hot dog.
Whatever they give you?
It's all free.
And what did you say?
The three most used words if you work in radio is this free? And it is. So guess what?
So we're in line.
I've lined my pockets with plastic bags. I got food for a week, baby. So yeah, we're down here. We are in Lot D right now at the Wells Fargo Center in beautiful South Philadelphia. It's a little cold, but you know what? It's sunny. And with us right now is one of the people who came out for the Wells Fargo Center Takeover. Somebody that's actually has interacted with us quite a bit on the Philly Hockey Guys podcast.
And still likes us.
And still is listening.
Can't understand it.
Can't understand why, but Andrew, also known as user YouBatRastard. He is here with us right now. Andrew, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. This is pretty cool. This is my first time.
Hey, what did you think of Andy's skill out there on the ice?
Is that always going to be the first question?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I want to hear as many people trash you as possible.
You know, I thought you were pretty decent. I think.
Oh, get out of here, Andrew. Don't worry.
No, I think Homer could sign you to league minimum.
Yeah. So
Homer
would be the only one that would want to sign him.
Tell us about that. You saw him actually out in the hallway at the Wells Fargo Center.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. When we were walking to the ice, Homer's just walking past us. Just casually down in the
just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, he was just walking past, and we're all screaming Homer at him like, "Yo, what's up?"
Did he wave or?
Yeah, he said, "Hi, guys."
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, I would have thought he would have just ignored it and just kept walking.
He might, yeah.
Yeah. I got him on my GoPro.
Did you?
Yeah.
So will that make the final cut of the video experience?
It definitely will.
Nice.
Use
Yeah.
the highlight of
So,
this game.
just in case if you're listening and you want to know what the Wells Fargo Center Takeover is like, there will be a video uploaded with some stuff from the game, from the actual tailgate itself, all kinds of stuff. We'll have more details about that.
I'm sure you won't make any of those highlights.
No, not at all. No, I'm an afterthought at that. So, Andrew, now that you're at your first Wells Fargo Center Takeover, you're here in the parking lot, you're enveloped in the whole atmosphere. What's that like compared to just going to a game in general? Is it cool meeting all these people that come together on the internet to hang out and talk Flyers hockey?
Yeah, it definitely is. This is my first ever tailgate. Never really been to one before. But, yeah, meeting other people is really nice. Just talking to some that we have in common. That's one of the best things you can have.
It's one of the weirdest things, though, because most of us, communicate online. We communicate on Reddit, and now you actually get to put a face with everybody. So it's kind of cool. Everybody actually coming together.
Yeah. There's maybe 20, 25 or so guys that everyone knows on the sub. And it's really cool to meet them. Like, put a face to the name.
It's amazing. I've never really, there's people coming up to us asking for stickers.
You and the stickers. That's all you've been talking about.
I love the stickers. Look, you notice he's got one right here? Look, right there on the recorder.
Stickers are the best part of this.
And what was it like getting out on the ice and playing a game on the Flyers ice?
When I stepped out there, it was pretty surreal. I'm like, am I actually here? I was really shaky, really nervous. Then I kind of settled in after I did some stretching.
Yeah.
The ice was really nice. It felt like you got a really nice grip.
Yeah.
Now you played in game 1, right?
Yeah. Game
Oh,
1.
then there you
He
go.
had the fresh sheet of ice.
Yeah, we had the non bumpy
The
stuff.
ice did not get touched up when we came out for game 2.
Look, here comes the excuses.
The ice wasn't as good. No, but I mean, just the experience, whether the ice is good or not, like regardless of what the conditions are. I mean, just knowing that you're out there on the same ice that like Lindros played on, and like Leclerc and Hextall. I mean, what goes through your mind like when you're out there?
To be honest, I didn't think of them at all. But now that you mention it, it's
Now the pressure's on next year because that's all you're going to be thinking about.
yeah. But now that you mention it, it feels really good. Like,
Yeah. It was hard to get off the ice, I found at the end of it, because like I'm just like skating, I'm just looking up and like just seeing it from that perspective, because you get so used and so accustomed to just seeing the games on Comcast Sportsnet or on NBC Sports or stuff.
Or
like
from the
that.
stands.
Or from the stands, but to have it at that perspective, I mean, it's something that you're not going to forget, I would imagine, right?
no, definitely not.
I think we lost our spot in line.
Yeah, we might have. Why don't we move up? We can take this with us. Let's move up. Portable. Hey! All right. So here we are. We've moved up in line. How do you feel?
It feels great. Just like signing like a $20 million contract.
Now, are you doing anything with Dylan and his website?
Yeah, I'm partners with Dylan on gnghockey.com. I write articles once a week. They release Tuesdays. And I also go to the press box at Lehigh Valley Phantoms games.
You were just there last week, right?
I was for the Hershey Bears, Lehigh Valley Phantoms. The Phantoms won 3-2 on a goal scored by Corbin Knight with 2 minutes left.
So how do you feel about the Phantoms for this year, for their chances to contend for a Calder?
Well, right now they're second in the Atlantic Division. I think that they could be legitimate Calder contenders. They have great defense with Sam Moran and Travis Sanheim. TJ Brennan is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I think he leads the league in defenseman points.
Oh, does he?
He does. I think
Okay.
47, 48 around there. Their forward core is really nice. Who else? The goaltenders. Anthony Stolarz. I believe that he will get called up next year.
Okay.
If either Michael Neuwirth or Steve Mason are dealed away. Or if Mason just doesn't sign again. Alex Lyon is very solid. He has almost 20 wins. And him with the other goalies that they have, from draft picks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that Hextall has really, loaded up on these last couple of years, goaltenders. So we were talking to Dylan about this last week, and we were saying that, never thought you had the Flyers and solid goaltending in the same sentence, but that looks like, exactly what they're building.
Yeah. Goaltending will definitely be one of their greatest strengths in the future, next couple of years.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna plan on having you back on another podcast for maybe talk some Phantoms hockey, maybe around the time of the draft and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be up for that.
We got a few more people.
All right, who do we got? So we got Built Fjord Tough right here, and he's known as Ryan. Ryan, how are you, man?
Good, I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is your first Wells Fargo Center Takeover, correct?
Yes, it is. I wasn't here last year.
And you were actually against Andy today.
I was. I saw him pull some pretty sweet moves.
Sweet moves! How many beers have you had so far?
I've had more than enough.
Yeah, see, that's what it is, right? It's clouding his memory.
Oh, it's the beer goggles.
Yeah.
But you know what? I do appreciate the compliment. So what's it like, being here right now? Give us a blow by blow. What do you like about being here right now?
It's great. It's good to put some faces to the names, because I've been talking to these people for however many years, and it's nice to finally meet some of these guys.
Talking or arguing with these people?
A little both.
Really, what's been one of your favorite things about playing at the Wells Fargo Center?
Just really looking up while you're skating and seeing all the banners there of everyone, because I saw there's an Ed Schneider banner, there's, Clark. It's humbling to see.
Yeah, it is. It's hard not to get caught up in it, because we said before, you're seeing like a game from like a TV perspective, or like if you're just watching from the stands.
Yeah, right.
But being down on the ice, that is
right.
That's something so different.
I've been on the Citizens Bank field. I've been on the Lincoln field, but they don't have like the banners up like the Flyers do, and it's just really nice to see.
Yeah, and so as a Flyers fan, you see yourself coming back next year?
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely. I try to go to at least 1 or 2 games a year, and this just gives me another excuse to come over and drink and and say hi to everyone.
How long have you been playing hockey for?
Off and on for almost my entire life. Still not very good.
Yeah,
but it's getting a little better every year.
It's all about having fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You go out there and there's guys skating circles around you, but it doesn't matter. You're just here to have fun. Everyone's here to have fun.
I got to ask, with about 30 seconds left in the game, both benches poured onto the ice.
Yeah.
Was there any thought of going after Andy and taking me up on the bounty line?
I had him lined up, but a couple of guys got in my way, so I just figured I'd just let him be.
See, I'm dependent on my teammates, apparently. I was unbeknownst to this.
Even my own teammates were holding me back. I had the gloves off.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us on the podcast.
You're welcome.
And now, cake-covered potato ski. First off, your real name?
Noah.
Thank you so much for coming up and saying hello to us.
And you're kind of close to us. You're in the Harrisburg area.
Yeah, just south of Harrisburg and Carlisle. So, Central PA, buddies.
Now, is this your first Wells Fargo Center Takeover?
Yes, it is.
Now, what did you think about it?
Oh, it was awesome, man. Like Built Fjord Tough said, I've been on the sub for 3 or 4 years now, and I've gotten to know usernames and not the actual people, so coming here and meeting the actual people is a cool experience.
What's one of the favorite things that you had from your experience with the Wells Fargo Center Takeover?
Definitely the skating. I'm bad at hockey in general, but just skating around the arena, seeing how big it is, like 20,000 people can fit in there a night. And
it's hard not to get sucked up in it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you played in Game 2 then, correct?
Yes, against you.
Was there any thought of going after him and taking me up on the bounty?
I had the foil on. I was weighing my options, because on one hand it's a felony, and then I don't know how big the reward would have been if I would have gone out.
It wouldn't have been very big. Being here and just getting to meet so many awesome people is so worth it. That's got to be worth your trip as well.
Absolutely, man. It's not that long, 2 hours, but I love Philly in general, and paired with all the Flyers fans here. I live in Penn's territory, so I don't have a lot of people to talk to Flyers about it.
Yeah, we know all about that.
We know all about that. Well, the beauty of it is that there weren't really any. It wasn't Penguins country pre-2009. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And even more came out of hiding last year.
Exactly.
The Cup final.
And that's one of the things I always ask. If somebody tries to chirp me for talking about the Flyers, I just look right at them and I say, hey, what year after 2009 did you buy that jersey? And they have literally nothing to say, ever.
Oh, yeah, well, 1975.
That's it. Thank you for illustrating that. And then what's the counter to that? I'm going to quiz you right now. What's the counter to that?
A relocation quiz. Or questions.
The first year that the Penguins filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, exactly.
1975.
Kansas City Penguins.
God, and it's I still can't believe that they're still in Pennsylvania.
A couple of years till Crosby and Malkin are out of their prime. Then they'll be back at the bottom.
Kansas City, here we come.
Yeah.
So we will not, Ken and I, at the time of recording this podcast, we will actually not be able to attend the game tonight, sadly, because of all the snow that's going to hit our home base in State College.
Yeah, we only got about a foot of it on the way, so yeah, we'll be.
Yeah, it's just the way I like it, you know?
Yeah, so I guess we have to get out of here now.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. So, yeah, we're going to wrap things up in a few. But once again, I'm going to go around the group and thank everybody for coming. Noah, thank you so much for joining us on the Philly Hockey Guys.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I like listening to your show. I can't wait to hear my own voice.
Hey, absolutely. Well, we'll have it up next week. And, of course, Ryan, thank you so much for getting.
Of course, thank you. 6 years, $30 million. 6 years, $30 million.
That's what we're going to sign. Is that what we're going to sign you for?
I hope so after watching today's performance.
Get Homer on the phone. Yep. Let's get it. And then finally, Andrew, you bat Rastard. We'll talk more with you in terms of the Phantoms. Thanks again for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It's been fun all day.
It's been amazing, and we can't wait for the next year as well. Fargo Center Takeover. I think it's safe to say I'll see all you guys there, right? Yeah. Fantastic.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to like the Philly Hockey Guys podcast page on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Philly Hockey Guy. And subscribe on iTunes, TuneIn, and SoundCloud.